Jameis Winston threw 3 touchdown passes to Kelvin Benjamin, and Florida State ended the regular season undefeated in dominating fashion, beating the rival Florida Gators here in Gainesville 37-7.
I'm very proud of this group of seniors, this whole team again. And this team, why it was able to do that was because it played one game at a time. It never looked ahead. It don't worry about the results. It doesn't worry about the outcomes. It doesn't worry about what we have in front of us. It's a very mature group that buys into our philosophies of one game at a time and the process of how we do things.
Before that 90-yard drive, I got the team together and I was like, look, listen, guys, this is going to define this game right here. If we can just shove it down their throat, this drive, 96 yards, we will win this football game. And they looked me in my eye. They said, I got you. And then I said, okay, let's do it. And then we broke it. We got the rolling.
Just a simple slant route. I caught it. I think one of the guys was on my back and made me spin and made a bunch of his players, just couldn't really wrap up. And I just finished from there. It was a great victory. I mean, to be 12-0, we really happy. On it been the third time it happened in history. I mean, next week we got Duke, and forget about it, and move on.
Everybody doesn't start off fast. Even we don't start off fast sometimes, and the offense takes up where we slack off. So we felt it was our obligation to pick up where the offense was slacking off a little bit and to contribute.
We knew that was going to be a tough fight coming in here, playing Florida. We knew that we had to throw the records out. The records doesn't matter when you're playing a tough team like the Gators. They're going to come out and give you your best shot. So we definitely had to come in here with a determined mindset and be ready to win the game.
Kind of were tight. You couldn't get going, and offensively, that's what I say all the time. Offense is about rhythm. I don't care what sport it is, baseball, basketball, anything. It's about rhythm, and you get in the flow for things. And we just couldn't get that rhythm. You couldn't get in that flow. Now, you hear me say it all the time. Sometimes you're just a hair off on offense. It can be devastating. Defense, you can make it up with effort. Offense is about rhythm and timing. And once we got that, and then we kind of just loosened up, and then things started to flow.
I mean, just like I told the team before the game, I said, guys, we ain't been undefeated in a long time. I told the guys, I said, guys, I ain't been undefeated in a long time. I asked the guys, I said, how many of y'all been undefeated in high school for doing y'all high school? And we was like, nobody raised their hand. We had a couple guys, but we was like, it feels so good. Not just doing it however the season, but doing it here where everybody's on our back, everything's going around our heads, and we do it here. And it's not just a win. I mean, it's important to us because it's a rivalry game and it's a big win.
It's big, but we can't get too high with the highs, too low with the lows. We can celebrate a little bit, but know that we're trying to go beyond this. We still have to go to the ACC and beat Duke, so we can't sleep on them either.
It means more to me just to win this one, just because it's the next game and it's another step closer to where we're trying to go. But it really means a lot to me, though. From a personal standpoint, growing up 20 minutes away from here, where I'm from, all it is orange and blue. So it really means a lot. Now I can go home with a smile.
Rashad is, Kenny is, and Nick. One of the things about our guys and our skill guys, they're very intelligent. They can learn. You can move them in different spots. You can teach them different things. That makes the matchups on them that much tougher. And I think that's one of the things he's really learned, too. He's put his time in the playbook and really learned. He's a very intelligent young man.
We knew they had great defensive backs. We was a great receiver core. So I think that's what really helped me out today. So they couldn't really double guard me and leave me with one-on-one matches. Just having Kennesaw and Rashad Green, on the other side of me, I think that's really helped me out there.
Getting the ball vertical, I thought, was key in the game, but had some outstanding performances in the game for some guys. But just overall proud of this team being able to come in here and play. It's a very tough environment, and to stay focused one game at a time. And then we got one more we got to play next week, and then we'll get a break and see what bowl game we're going to play in. But very proud of the way these guys approach everything, the way we practice, the way we handle things, and just happy for our players, our coaches, and our fans to be able to come in here and play well.
Florida State finishes the regular season undefeated 12-0 for the first time since 1999. They'll face off against the Duke Blue Devils in next week's ACC championship game in Charlotte, North Carolina. That game scheduled for a national TV audience at 8 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium. No better way to close out 2013 in the regular season than a win over Florida here at the Swamp. I'm Scott Kodak for Seminoles.com.